So we're at this weird like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5-way intersection. Okay, there it is. And there were no obvious blazes anywhere. I finally found it. Like they've been on trees up to now, so I was looking on trees, and I guess this is it right here. It was after, you know, a several 100-yard road walk, so I was trying to figure out which road it continues on. Okay. Now that I've revealed myself, we're back on trail. Good morning. It's day 111. I guess I just totally forgot to start my video today. Yeah, FYI, the videos I've kind of slacked off a bit. It's because I'm kind of going through I'm struggling with giving a flip about the videos right now. I think mainly because it's so hot, and Sameel's been in town for a week, so I included a 0-day, lots of back and forth from the trail for slack packing and car rides and things like that. So just less downtime to work on the videos, and it's just been blazing hot, and the trails have been kind of monotonous this week. Probably more due to the heat than the actual monotony of the trail. So that big gap, the big gaps between when I release some videos just get bigger each time. And I feel like in the last few days the videos have gotten, well, I haven't edited them yet, so I don't know how they'll turn out, but I feel like the content creation portion of my documenting this journey has been much slimmer in recent days, but we'll see how they come out when I get to editing them in a couple of weeks. But now I'm ready for my first break. I've already come 4.6 or 7 miles, and you know, like 2 hours and 20, something like that. So I'm a third of the way through my hike today. I've been through some thin trees, and so I'm putting on the sun hat. But I'm looking for a wide spot or a tent spot or something, and I haven't seen one that's shady anyway. So I may just plop down the edge of the trail here. Here, while I'm thinking about it, let me put my poles down. I started putting, all right, 89 is where we're at, and it's 11:30, so we still have 3 or 4 more hours before we hit peak. It's supposed to hit 93 today, according to the forecast. So hottest day so far. This is almost spooky. You know, it suddenly dawns on me that the next place name we come to is Pine Grove, or Pine Grove Furnace. And here we are in Pine Grove. They just popped up about the moment I saw the sign for Pine Grove Furnace, however many miles. So, I also find it interesting, all the kind of early steel industry derived place names. There's a lot of names with the word furnace in it, and there's like a Iron Master hotel or something, and names like that. Well, the aforementioned Pine Grove sure didn't last very long. Now we're back in this, which is quite pretty, while also quite flat and straight. Pretty in its own way. It's a little bit thicker than yesterday because I can't see as far. There's more height to enough of it that it cuts off the distant views through the woods that I was remarking on yesterday. This is how I picture the Florida Trail, never having hiked it. Just another little break, unscheduled, at this Birch Run shelter. There were so many comments in the shelter log about how nice the pretty is here that I need to come check it out. So I don't know if that just means a pleasant experience or if architectural is anything worth writing home about. We're about to find out. Well, I'm already not that impressed, but let's see. So far it's a Butler building on a lattice platform. In summary, it's relatively new and relatively clean, but architecturally it doesn't even make my top 10 list at this point. It's just a metal building on wood studs with a mono-pitch plexiglass roof, corrugated Lexan roof. Thanks for giving us a map to consult. So I'm taking more breaks than I think, more than I normally would, at least the way I've been hiking lately, with 2 big breaks a day. But just because of the heat, I've kind of been splitting my last 2 legs in half and taking smaller breaks more often. So here I am eating at 4 p.m. in the afternoon, eating what is essentially lunch. Peanut butter tortillas. And yeah, this last couple hours has been kind of open woods. As you can see, the density of the trees and the ground cover, but there's lots of openness, and I'm probably getting sunburned. But the heat has kind of dropped off a little bit. There's a slight breeze and it's slightly cloudy. Still in the high 80s, but it feels a lot better than it did when it was pushing into the low 90s earlier, now that the breeze is blowing. But the next half hour or so, I've got a major benchmark coming up. We're halfway. This is the halfway point. Well, that was the official halfway point based on the math and this year's total mileage. It always catches me off guard when I get emotional. I get emotional thinking about Summit in Katahdin. But, you know, the same thing happened to me at 1,000 and halfway, but without me being prepared for it. But now we are officially halfway, and it's day 111. So that is not to say I'm on a 222-day pace. Using computer side panels for the heat shield. Yeah, there's some camping down there. There's a bunch of camping in there. That looks like a good spot for me right there.